What's up everyone and welcome back to Mathematical Mindset. So we have a nice math problem here that says e raised to the power of x is equals to x squared. Find the value of x. So guys, the first thing you want to do right here is to simply take the square root of both sides. So take the square roots of both sides. So taking the square root of both sides, we have this to be the square root of e raised to the power of x is equals to the square root of x squared. So from this is going to cancel out this, and we have this to be the root of e raised to the power of x is equals to x, which is also known as exponential x, whatever you call it right here. But we know that the root of a is equals to a raised to the power of 1 over 2. So the left hand side of the equation is going to be e raised to the power of x all into 1 over 2 is equal to x. Alright, so from this point we have, open up this bracket, we have this to be e raised to the power of x multiply 1 over 2 is equals to x. So we have this to be e raised to the power of x multiply 1 is x over 2, which is equals to x. So the next thing we want to do is to divide both sides by x. So divide both sides by x. So we have this to be e raised to the power of x over 2 is equals to x, divide by x, divide by x. So this is going to cancel out this. So we have this to be e raised to the power of x over 2 over x is equals to 1. So we can easily rewrite this to be e raised to the power of x over 2 divide x, which is equals to 1, and this is over 1. So this is going to become e raised to the power of x over 2 times 1 over x is equals to 1. So we can easily rewrite this to be 1 over x multiply e raised to the power of x over 2, which is equals to 1. So the next thing we want to do is to simply multiply both sides by minus 1. So multiply both sides by minus 1, we have this to be 1 over x multiply e raised to x over 2 multiply minus 1 is equals to 1 minus 1 right here. So from here, we can easily split this to be 1 over x into minus 1 multiply e raised to the power of x over 2 minus 1, which is equals to 1 raised to the power of minus 1. But 1 raised to the power of negative 1 is the same thing as 1 over 1, which is equals to 1. Okay, and also we have that if we have 1 over a all raised to the power of negative 1 is the same thing as a right here. So applying this to this right here, we have this to be for 1 over x all raised to the power of minus 1. Applying this rule is going to give us x multiply e raised to the power of x over 2 all raised to the power of negative 1 is equals to 1 right here. So this can be written as x multiply e raised to the power of x over 2 multiply negative 1 is equals to 1. And this implies that x multiply e raised to the power of x multiply negative 1 is negative x over 2, which is equals to 1. So right here, we want to simply make use of a function, and this function is called the Lambert's W function. So using the Lambert's W function to solve this, we have the Lambert W function to be W into A multiply exponential A, which is equals to A right here. So writing the equation in this form, so right here, all we want to do is to simply write this equation. So we can say writing the equation in this form. Okay, we have the equation to be x multiply e raised to the power of x over 2 negative x over 2 is equals to 1. So the next thing we want to do is to multiply both sides by negative 1 over 2. So multiply both sides by this, we have this to be negative 1 over 2x multiply e raised to the power of negative x over 2 is equal to 1 multiply negative 1 over 2. So multiplying this, we have negative x over 2 multiply e raised to the power of negative x over 2 is equals to 1 multiply negative 1 is negative 1 over 2 right here. So right here, applying Lambert's W function. So applying this, we have this to be minus x over 2 is equals to w into negative 1 over 2. So the next thing we want to do is to multiply both sides by negative 2. We have this to be negative 2 multiply negative x over 2 is equals to w into negative 1 over 2 multiply negative 2. Alright, so from here we know that negative 2 multiply negative x will give us positive x, which is 2x over 2 is equals to negative 2w into negative 1 over 2. So this is going to cancel out this, and we have that x is equals to, now negative multiply negative will give us positive, so we have 2w into 1 over 2. And guys, this becomes the value for x. So this is how you can easily solve this math problem right here by making use of Lambert's W function. So with this guys, I'm going to see you in the next video.